Alright boys, so the reason you clicked on this video, you want to know what peak week is. Peak week, which we're both on right now, we're both 6 days out, is pretty much just fucking hell. I mean, we've been dieting, so pretty much I'll break it down as simple as I humanly can. Because I think this video is going to reach an audience of not even people that just follow me, but people that want to understand peak week. And I feel like my job as someone who's a coach, also coaching Tommy, that I need to explain this. So, and a lot of people throw the term around peak week. So it's actually not a week. Ours is 10 days. So you got to think of it. You've been dieting for 3 to 4 months, however long your prep is, eating in a caloric deficit. You're getting diced. You're fucking hungry. That last 10 days is really just a big ass fuck you to your hunger and to your appetite, to your libido, to your life force. During the first, I believe, 6 days of it, you're just dieting down hard. Like, you drop your calories drastically. Your protein doesn't get cut. Your protein's still high. For us, it's 200 grams. Our fat's still decently, it's normal, like 50 to 70 gram range, just enough to where your hormones don't crash, because fat is in control of your hormones. You can't really think of anything either. Like, your brain is constantly just clouded with brain fog. But during this time, all the calories that are subtracted to make you in such a deficit are all from carbs. So you're having like 1/4 of how many carbs you were used to. Simultaneously, you're drinking 2 gallons of water a day and 6,000 plus milligrams of sodium. So you look like shit because all that water weight is just stuck on you. You got a shit ton of water, so you're not looking veiny because you have no carbs to push the veins out. Your abs looked washed over because you have so much sodium in you. So you just look like shit, you feel like shit, but the whole rule during the depletion stage, that's what it's called, the depletion stage, the whole rule is the worse you feel, the better that carb up is gonna look. The better you're gonna look on stage. So I feel 6 days out, got 2 more days left of this depletion, I feel like absolute shit. How do you feel? Yeah, exactly. He feels like fucking ass, bro. It's to the point where, like, you don't even want to talk. But I just had a good amount of carbs, so I'm gonna thug this video out. But yeah, you just pretty much feel like shit. Then your carbs start going up. It's not a lot. It's pretty slow because you don't want to overspill. If you have too many carbs, all of it was for nothing. You fucked yourself over for no reason. So basically, you got to teeter on that edge of not having too many carbs, but just having enough. And then you get no water. So then the sodium drops to nothing, so you can't hold any water. You get crazy death face. Right now I'm still bloated, but you lose all the water in your face, everywhere. You get really dry looking. So yeah, the water goes to nothing, the sodium goes to nothing, so nothing really tastes very savory, but you get carbs. But then you're just overwhelmingly thirsty to the point where it's even worse than being hungry. You're so damn thirsty because water goes from 2 gallons, right? You're used to having a lot of water, to 2 liters, and then to 1 liter, and then to nothing. And that's the day of the show. So that pretty much is the essence of peak week. Shit fucking sucks. And during all this, especially the depletion stage, you're lifting as hard as you possibly can during the depletion. Closer to show, the lifting calms down, but still, I'm gonna be training with as much intensity as I can to try to maintain as much muscle during the depletion. So right now it's 9:43. We're on our way to the gym. I got chest. I'm gonna try to keep the session short, 35 minutes to 45 minutes, because it's just one muscle group. Normally I hit chest and shoulder, but we're just doing chest. And I'm gonna make it a very intense 35 to 45 minutes. But with no energy. So you're looking to have as much size as possible, but as lean as possible. It's so contradictory, but it's what you gotta do. You got any thoughts on peak week? Anything to say?
If you're looking for a way to challenge yourself mentally and see how strong you really are, do something like bodybuilding prep. Push yourself to the limits that you have absolutely no opinions on. It's pushing your body so far that you haven't even begun to conceptualize what that experience would feel like. If you want to understand what true pain feels like, do something like a bodybuilding prep.
Yeah, go through a fucking peak week. That's straight up. This is my 5th peak week.
Now, the only reason why I say that it's painful is because you are choosing to do this to yourself.
Yeah, the pain could end with the fucking burger.
It's not somebody
you got
saying
the cure right
that
there.
You can't. It's not somebody saying that like, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's like, no, I have to do this. I have to do that. My dad just asked me to go pick up a burger for him, and I had to straight up just tell him no, like, I'd rather just DoorDash it to you, because I know mentally I'm strong enough to hold that burger in my hand, but there's no point in putting myself through that for nothing.
But if you guys have been keeping up, I just did a fucking show. So I've been eating this peak week type shit for almost a month now, because I had to diet down after my last show because of the cheat meal video, which you guys just saw. That was filmed about 2 weeks ago, or about 3. So yeah, I'm a little behind on filming, so I'm like forced to do a video. Not forced, I fucking wanted to do it, but it's like I really want to film a YouTube video. I really want to get this lift out the way, and I'm really fiending for carbs and just food in general. And it's literally feels like you're going through like chemo, but you're having to lift and shit, and the cure's right there. It's food, and you don't allow yourself to have any of it. And
I can end this suffering for both of us right now if I
going
drove
to In-N-Out?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
If
McDonald's,
I drove
that's the first thing I'm gonna
if
have.
we got Cava, Chipotle, bro,
then it's over.
I have a cravings list in my notes that's like 3 or 4 phone screens long.
Enough talking about this fucking food. Enough talking about peak week. We're gonna go in there and get a lift, because whether we like it or not, we still got a lift during this. So I love you guys, and I hope you enjoy this little edit.
Come on.
Alright boys, I kind of fucked up. I did not charge the camera, so the gym footage got cut super short, but it doesn't even matter. That was like the shittiest lift of all time. You guys can tell I definitely did not want to, I did not feel like lifting. I feel like because of the peak week I explained, it makes lifting feel like a chore. And it's like, dude, I just cannot wait for this prep to be over so I could find my love for lifting again. But I still love it. It's just not, you just can't train the way you want because you just feel like you're dying all the time. But we got posing practice. It's the next day. It's 1:30 a.m. and I need to pose, and I was like, what better but to show them how my practice is working, because I haven't really practiced posing. You guys know the reason I lost the last one is over posing. I haven't really practiced posing much at all, but I finally kind of connected with a little posing coach to kind of try to just fix things up. I've been doing a lot of research on my own, so I got the majority of it from YouTube. I mean, dude, YouTube's out there, so there's no excuse to not learn shit. The whole internet is at your fingertips, so don't make fucking excuses about not being able to learn shit or get jacked or whatever. Put you guys on the tripod, what I have to do. This is also the shittiest you're ever gonna see me look, so don't judge. This is no pump, fasted as shit, tiny. Here, I'll show you guys through the mirror. Okay, so the first one is just this pose, and I was fucking this pose up so bad, but it's pretty simple. You just gotta make sure you're showing your whole body, all your weight's on this side. I'll hold that for a minute. Hit a transition. These are mandatory poses, so it's not like I want to be fucking doing them, but whatever. Hit one of those, 1 minute, spread to the back. pretty much like a lat spread, but not really. Hold that for a minute. Transition to the side. Hold that for a minute. Hold that for a minute. You know, chill right there. And then back to the front. Chill right there. So I'm gonna do 5 rounds of a minute in each of those. So it normally lasts about 30 minutes. All right, so we just finished up with those 5 sets of posing, but those were mandatories. So now we have the individual. So it's kind of a posing routine that's like kind of men's physique, but I threw in some bullshit just to make it interesting. So I'll show you guys that right now. So you start off, show you guys the full thing. Wave, boom. Hit that bitch hard. All the air out, front, right. Then hit him with one of these, straight into here, boom. Show that waist, chest, all that, lats. Come from the back, pause, boom. Show it off, boom. Maybe hit one of these, because I can do what I want. To the side, boom. Hit him with one of those. Straight into one of these. Cross to one of these. Then hit from the front. Pause. One of these. Show him it. Show him it. Right. One last wave. Not too hard, but fucking you hear me out of breath. Shit's kind of exhausting. But I'm gonna keep practicing that. That's the run through. I hope this video could have like informed you. I mean, it wasn't so crazy on like the funny shit or the cool edit, but hopefully this can inform you on what's to come for me competing. And if you guys were ever thinking of competing, yeah, I'm gonna take my ass to bed. It's a little past 2 a.m. and we're vlogging tomorrow with Germ. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna get a lot of videos out this week. And yeah, you guys just keep supporting. I'm gonna keep making the vids. I'm gonna keep fucking with y'all. Yo. All right, later, y'all.